Hi everyone, welcome to this week's masterclass. This week we're going to have a bit of a look back on the year that was, and we're going to take some time to set our goals for the year ahead. Now, I know that we're quite often told not to look back, don't look back at the past, don't dwell on the past. But in actual fact, when we are looking at where we want to go and the things that we want to achieve, it's actually really beneficial to look back and to discover those things that worked well, the things that we learned, and definitely those things that got in our way. So if you're inclined, grab yourself a pen and paper now, and you might want to be writing some things down, and let's get started.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day.
The first thing I really want you to do is identify, did you have a goal for the last 12 months? Did you actually set yourself a goal? Maybe it was the last 6 months. Maybe you had a goal for 2022. Did you reach that goal? Did you reach some of that goal? Are you on your way to reaching that goal now? I'd like you to write that down. Sometimes writing things down can help our brains to understand. It can help bring it to life so it's actually a reality that we have to deal with. So write that one down, and if you don't have a pen and paper, I want you to think about it really clearly in your head. Then you need to decide what things, now you need to do this with absolute honesty, what were some of the things that got in your way? What were those things that perhaps derailed you or that you let derail you? And then maybe have a think about the things that you did really, really well, the things that had the biggest impact on your goals, whether that be good or bad. What were some of the things that really helped you to achieve part or all of your goal this year? Write those things down, guys. It is in doing this that you can truly identify the things that serve your goals and the things that are going to take you away from your goals. And we want to be able to identify those things so that we don't repeat them next year unless they are really beneficial. So if you didn't reach your goals for whatever reason, let that go. Tonight's masterclass isn't about dwelling on whether you did or didn't reach your goals. Tonight is a data collecting exercise. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine the words, I didn't quite get there. See those words in big, bold letters with your eyes closed. See them written on a piece of paper. Now scrunch up that piece of paper and throw it away. Throw it in a fire. Watch it burn. Ladies, that is done. You can't get that back at burnt. You can't say that to yourself anymore. The year is done. That is done. You can't go back and change it. You can only change where you go from here. So let's look forward. What is your goal for 2023? If you had to choose only one goal for your health and wellness, physical or mental, what would it be? I'd like you to take some time to really think about this one because it is super important. You might have lots of things that you want to achieve, but at the end of the day, what is the overarching one thing that is going to make a difference to you in the next 12 months? This goal is going to determine everything that you do for yourself next year. The reason that I'm asking you to choose one goal is because it then becomes your focus. Too many goals gets confusing and then you get distracted trying to accomplish too many things. So choosing one goal, making that one goal super specific, it's got to be specific. Make it something that you will definitively know you will have achieved it when it arrives. So some examples, please don't simply say, I want to be fitter. How do you want to be fitter? What do you want to achieve with that fitness? What is it in a more specific sense? Do you want to be able to run a 5K race at the end of the year? Do you want to be able to swim a certain distance without stopping at a certain speed? Maybe it's to be able to walk 5Ks without injury or pain. And please don't say, I want to lose weight. Let's get super specific. In the next 12 months, I want to lose 4 kilos. I want to lose 10 kilos. Because then you will effectively know whether or not you reach your goal, and you've got something specific to aim for. Okay? So, for example, if you just said, I want to lose weight, and somewhere in your mind you've got the idea of maybe 10 kilos, but by the end of next year you lose 1 kilo or 2 kilos. Well, you've still achieved your goal because your goal was to lose weight. But I bet that deep down you'll be disappointed with that. So I want you to get super specific. What will it look like? Now, just a note, your goal can be anything. Absolutely anything. Maybe it's to reduce your cholesterol. Maybe it's to reduce your blood sugar. Maybe it's to come off medications. Maybe it's to do with mental health, financial health, your mental well-being. It doesn't have to be your physical health at all. So what's your goal? Write it down on your piece of paper, and if you don't have a pen and paper, close your eyes. I want you to write it on an imaginary piece of paper in the biggest, boldest letters you have ever seen. Then I want you to commit it to memory. You're going to imagine that piece of paper with the big bold letters every single day. You are going to consciously make yourself see your goal in your mind every day. That's how it can become reality. Maybe some point it would be good to write it down on an actual piece of paper as well, because then it becomes a mission rather than a wish. Now, your next step is to do 2 more things. The first is to decide, why on earth do you want that goal? What is it that you are going to feel or have as a result of achieving that goal? How will it make your life better or easier or more fulfilled? I want you to identify the exact reason why you have chosen that goal. The last thing you need to do is decide how you are going to get there. And this is going to look vastly different from one person to the next. And it needs to be specifically tailored to you. What steps do you need to take to get there? Do you need help? Who can help you? What sort of help do you need? Maybe you know what to do, but just need someone to push you, or someone to check in on you, or someone to just take you to the next level. Or maybe you don't know what to do at all and you need someone to guide you and you need lots of help. That's okay. Maybe you need to do more research to be more informed. Maybe it's a bunch of specific things that are super simple for you to do that will get you to where you want to go. But you need to identify the steps. So, have a think now, and then you are going to write down 3, only 3, no more than 3, simple but game-changing things that you know you need to do or that you need to get in order to reach your goal. Then, you know it, you know what's next. You need to go and start those things. Start now. Do not wait until the new year. Don't do that. You are going to be so much more inclined to reach your goals if you hit the new year running. If you already have steps in place by the time everybody else is thinking about their New Year's resolutions or starting something on the 1st of January. You are going to feel so much more in control if you knock it off. This, I can absolutely promise you. Ladies, January is 4 weeks away. It might actually only be 3 weeks away. Don't waste those 3 weeks. Do not waste it. Just because it's Christmas, it doesn't matter. Christmas is a couple of days, a week at most, right? 4 weeks or 3 weeks can see a massive change towards any goal. It can see a huge kickstart. In fact, if your goal is weight loss, imagine knocking off 2 or 3 kilos before Christmas, before New Year hits. And all of a sudden, your goal for the next year has already been ticked off and well and truly on the way. So, your homework for this week is to go and start. Just start now, because I can promise you, you'll be super thankful that you actually did it. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button below. And don't forget to head over to our website to see how we can help you design your healthiest life.